Hey, good evening. It's Thursday evening, March 18th. Thanks again for being here. I want to talk about something that's really basic to the Christian life in this thought for tonight. And I want you to hang on to it tightly because I need to hang on to it tightly. And it's a phrase that we use a lot. We hear people say, walk with the Spirit, keep in step with the Spirit. But what that means is being in touch with God is a rhythm of life, about living life to His glory and His honor, where life is not so much about rules and regulations, it's about bringing honor to Him. And there's a certain rhythm, if you will. There's a dance of life, which is consistent with what it means to know God. There's power there. So Paul is urging us about the spiritual warfare. There's a battle between the Spirit of God and our flesh that talks about in Galatians 5. Paul says this, I say then, walk by the Spirit. And I think we can combine that with Colossians 3 and Ephesians 5, where we're walking to the music of God. Walk by the Spirit, keep in step with Him, be in rhythm with Him, and you will certainly not carry out the desire of the flesh. For the flesh desires what is contrary to the Spirit. The Spirit desires what is against the flesh. These are opposed to each other, so that you don't walk until you don't do what you want to do. But if you're led by the Spirit, if you walk by the Spirit, if you follow the rhythm of the Spirit, what He wants, you're not under the law. Now that can sound kind of confusing. Well, what is this law? What is this rhythm? What sort of mystical plane do I have to attain? But see, Galatians tells us, Paul tells us right there. He demonstrates the Spirit's fruit. The fruit of the Spirit is what the Spirit is working in us. I don't produce it, but I cultivate it. I grow it. I keep in step with it. I find the rhythm of these things. Listen to the fruit of the Spirit. The fruit of the Spirit is love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. See, there's no law against these things. Do they dominate our thought, or do the worries of other people, do our desires, do how other people upset us? Do the worries of this world? Does our feeling hurt? Do our feeling loss? See, those things need to be in the context of this fruit of the Spirit that God is working in us. He's going to grow this fruit in us regardless, because that's the commitment that He made to us. And that growth can be painful, or it can be something that I find joy in, and I can find rhythm with. I can keep in step with it. See, the rhythm of the Spirit is found in the fruit of the Spirit. Are we consumed, overwhelmed, obsessed, if you will, with living out love, with living out joy, with living out peace? Are we patient people? Are we kind people? Are we overflowing with goodness? Are we faithful, whether or not people are faithful to us? Do we know gentleness? Do we know control, self-control? That's the rhythm of the Spirit. That's what it means to walk by the Spirit. If you're a little child and you're walking with your parent and your steps are kind of matching the parent's steps, things go smoothly. When the little child wants to go the other way, it doesn't go so smoothly. We need to hang on to the hand of God and grasp tightly what it means to walk by the Spirit, to know the fruit of the Spirit, to be in rhythm with the Spirit. Make your life a sound of joy, a song of joy, where the rhythm of God's Spirit runs in you, flows in you, just like the river of God flows in you and brings peace. Find that rhythm, find that peace, and it's right here in front of us, pursuing the Spirit's fruit, where we know the joy of the walking with the Spirit and embracing love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, self-control. That's where our hope is. Let's find the Spirit's rhythm and stay with it. That's what He's called us to. Lord willing, may we be that way. And that's the thought for tonight. Again, love your feedback. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, and click on that notifications on, and these videos will come to you automatically. Lord bless you this night, and Lord willing, we'll see you in the morning. Have a great evening. Bye-bye.